Well, it's been an unbelievable moment in time here at Minnesota Bound. We are a little television production company in Minneapolis, and each spring we put a webcam way up in a tree on an eagle's nest, and we kind of watch life unfold up there. We've got a pile of viewers all over the United States who will watch for hours on end. This year, Mom and Dad gave birth to 2 baby eagles. Pretty amazing stuff to watch, but earlier this week, a terrible, terrible moment. One of the baby eagles, named Kirby, snuck up a little too close to the edge of the nest and actually fell out. He tumbled 75 feet and didn't survive the fall. People were pretty twisted up after watching that, you can imagine. Well, okay, we take a couple of days. Emotionally, we kind of get things in check, and then our email and our phone starts ringing. This is what happened. The surviving eaglet, his name is Harmon, there he is right there. People start calling us and saying, something's not right. It looks like he's tangled up in some string or maybe a piece of fishing line, maybe has a talon kind of stuck in a branch in the net, whatever, he's struggling. So we monitored overnight, and by this morning, Harmon was starting to get worse. His condition was really starting to drop, so we debated and made a tough decision. We decided to intervene and try a rescue.
Usually I have to climb it. It's a lot more work.
Pretty amazing what our cameras captured. After quick calls to the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources and the University of Minnesota's Raptor Center, we got an emergency permit to climb and go up into the eagle's nest. Now, climber Jim Musil volunteered to get up there and try and rescue Harmon. Now, while this whole thing went down, get this, more than 9,000 viewers online sat glued to their computers for about 2 hours as Jim made his way up into the tree. Turns out Harmon somehow got his talons tangled in a few branches. After pulling them free and doing a quick checkup, Jim decided Harmon might need treatment. So Harmon got a free ride in this yellow bag all the way down to the ground, and then another checkup before heading to the university's Raptor Center.
It's okay. You know, he's going to get that kind of world-class care. Get him some food and get him warm and clean and dry so that he can truly rest. Because in distress, you're never resting. You're in distress. And that's going to do worlds for him. The most important place for this kid by far is there. Because if we don't get him there, you have issues of proper development. You have issues of possible imprinting. You have situations that young birds develop that are difficult to deal with in captivity. So the most important thing is return to the nest, return to Mom and Dad, because they know best.
Now, Harmon's story has become one of national interest. Heck, today we had more than 85,000 hits on the webcam. That's today alone. And of course, now we're getting piles of questions. The big one, will Harmon survive this ordeal? Also, will he go back in the nest? If so, when? And if he goes back, will Mom and Dad actually accept him back in the nest? This is an incredible natural story that's unfolding before our eyes, and we don't have the answers yet, but we're going to keep tabs. So check back in on the Minnesota Bound website and our Facebook page. We'll have a video update for you as soon as we have any news. Believe me, everyone is cheering for Harmon.